I'm David Tillman, author of nootropicsexpert.com. In this video, I'm going to share with you what I know about DHA, what it is, why we use it, the science behind it, the best form of DHA to use as a nootropic, dosage, and possible side effects. DHA is an omega-3 fatty acid. Your brain is made up of 60% fat, and much of that fat is DHA. Your body does not make DHA on its own, so you must get it from food or a supplement. And if you're a vegan, you are at serious risk of a life-threatening DHA deficiency. Foods that are high in DHA include fish, fish oil, krill, and other crustaceans and algae. But contrary to popular belief, fish do not make DHA. Fish and other small marine predators get it from smaller fish and crustaceans that feed on algae. It's the algae that have the enzymes to produce DHA that we need to remain healthy. DHA from eggs and some dairy products only supply about 20 milligrams of DHA per day. DHA is essential for maintaining brain health, memory, and learning functions. DHA reduces brain inflammation, stimulates new nerve cell growth, and assists in brain cell repair. So how does DHA actually work in the brain? Well, your brain is composed of 60% fat. 15 to 20% of your cerebral cortex, that's this part up here, is DHA. And even the retina in your eyes is 30 to 60% DHA, making DHA the most essential nutrient for eye and brain health. The highest level of DHA are found in phosphatidylserine, or PS, phosphatidylethylamine, or PE, and lower levels are found in phosphatidylcholine, or PC. Now the PS makes up about 70% of the neuron tissue mass. It helps in the storage, release, and activity of neurotransmitters and receptors. PC also makes up part of the neuron tissue mass and helps in maintaining cell structure, fat metabolism, neuron signaling, and the activation of a number of enzymes. And PE is part of neuron cell membranes. PE is involved in cellular signaling. Now, PS, PE, and PC are all called phospholipids. Together, they alter the fluidity of cell membranes. Changing the fluidity of cell membranes alters their permeability and protein activity and influences cellular signaling. Made up largely of DHA, these cellular membranes regulate entry into the cell and control neuroreceptor function, which facilitates cellular communication between and within cells. DHA also reduces inflammation by regulating proteins and enzymes within cells, and boosts the production of anti-inflammation compounds that protect cells. DHA maintains the activity of certain enzymes that control electrical signaling between cells, and it regulates the brain cell concentration of PS, which is vital for cell survival. And DHA regulates calcium oscillations, which are involved in neurotransmitter release, mitochondrial function, gene activation, oxidative stress, and brain cell development and growth, like Brain-Derived Neurotrophic Factor. Now, when you look at a bottle like this, you'll often see DHA and EPA. So what's the difference between the two? Well, most medical authorities and scientists agree that omega-3 oils are important for good health. Omega-3s boost brain function, decrease inflammation, reduce the incidence of fatal heart attacks and strokes, help autoimmune diseases, and improve vision. Now, we have general agreement about the health benefits of omega-3 oils, but few appreciate the difference between DHA and EPA. The ratio of DHA and EPA varies a lot in commercial omega-3 supplements. Most have higher concentrations of EPA, to DHA, mainly because it's cheaper to manufacture and has less of a fishy odor. But studies show that most of the brain health benefits of omega-3s are derived from DHA rather than EPA. One study in Chicago followed 815 residents from 1993 to 2000. Study subjects were between 65 and 94 years old. 131 study participants developed Alzheimer's disease. Now, those who ate fish at least once a week had a 60% less risk of Alzheimer's compared to those who didn't eat fish. Researchers found that it was the intake of DHA rather than EPA that reduced the risk factor in getting Alzheimer's. EPA made no difference whatsoever. So DHA makes up much of the gray matter in our brain. It's an integral part of cell membranes and making them function. Now, remember, your brain is 60% fat, and a large part of that is DHA. Now, the good news is degenerative conditions can not only be prevented by adding DHA to your nootropic stack, they can also be reversed. In one study, researchers worked with 485 elderly subjects with memory problems. They saw a significant improvement with those taking 900 milligrams of DHA per day for 4 weeks compared to the control group. In another double-blind placebo-controlled trial, scientists worked with 49 women aged 60 to 80 years. One group received 800 milligrams per day of DHA for 4 months. Researchers found those using DHA had a significant improvement in verbal fluency scores and an improvement in memory and learning. So how does DHA feel when you take it as a supplement? Well, chances are, when you start using DHA, you won't feel it. There's no profound stimulant feeling. But if you suffer from chronic depression, within a few weeks, you should feel the depression lift. After supplementing with DHA for a while, your cognition will be better. You'll think quicker and clearer. Your memory and ability to learn will improve. And you'll likely have more energy and motivation. But it's very likely you won't think to attribute these improvements to adding DHA to your stack. Something else will probably get the credit. As for the research, DHA is crucial for an optimally functioning brain. The goal of every neurohacker. DHA impacts your brain structure, signaling systems, neurotransmitters, memory, learning, focus, and attention. And we've got decades of clinical research verifying the importance of DHA in your nootropic stack. And several books have been written on the subject in the last couple of years. Now, I'm not going to tell you about all the scientific studies here. If you'd like to see them, go to nootropicsexpert.com and search for DHA. And there we've got a study on how DHA reduces hostility and anger, how DHA restores neurotransmitters and memory, how DHA improves attention and learning. Now, the recommended dosage for DHA is 1,000 milligrams a day. Fish oil supplements vary in ratios of DHA to EPA. Salmon naturally contains more DHA than EPA. A supplement from algae may contain only DHA. Krill oil has both DHA and EPA, so read the labels. And whatever supplement you get, make sure you end up with at least 1,000 milligrams of DHA. Most brands of fish oil have been proven to be safe and free of mercury, and they don't contain unsafe levels of PCBs. To further avoid contaminants in an unrefined supplement, choose a fish oil supplement that's made from small oily fish like anchovies or sardines or menhadine. And check the labels carefully for purity. Ideally, get one of the few supplements now that are available that are just pure unrefined or pure refined DHA with no EPA in them. As for side effects, well, fish oil capsules commonly have both DHA and EPA. The capsules with EPA are not recommended for infants or small children, because they upset the balance between DHA and EPA during early development. This also applies to pregnant women. Fish oil could cause minor side effects like loose stools, upset stomach, and belching. Fish oil may lower blood pressure, so if you're already taking medication to lower blood pressure, make sure you talk to your doctor first. You don't want to lower it too much. If your supplement contains EPA, it could interact with blood thinners and increase bleeding. Same is true for aspirin, but this is not true of DHA. DHA-only supplements do not thin the blood. Fish oil supplements may lower blood sugar levels, so be careful if you're on diabetes medications. Omega-3 fatty acids may reduce some of the side effects of cyclosporine, which is used to stop rejection after an organ transplant. Now, as for the available forms, DHA is available as a supplement in two forms: fish oil capsules, which usually have both DHA and EPA. Some makers now offer capsules that are pure, refined DHA only. And there's DHA from algae, which has no EPA and it's vegetarian friendly. So my nootropics expert recommendation for DHA is 1,000 milligrams a day. So that's my report on DHA. If you want to see links to the studies I talked about, go to nootropicsexpert.com and search for DHA. Or click on the link below this video. If you click on the link, it'll take you through to a full transcript of this video, and you'll find dozens of articles on all the well-known nootropics on Nootropics Expert. If you have any questions or want to share your experience using DHA, go to my article and leave it in the comments section at the bottom of the article on Nootropics Expert. If you want to see more videos on all the popular nootropics used today, subscribe to the channel before you leave. I'll be putting up new videos on nootropics and optimizing your brain every week. I'm David Toman, author of Nootropics Expert.